You are in for a surprise. When was the last time you heard of an innovative insurance company? This is absolutely unheard of, and we have a clear winner that just IPO'd in 2020. This is how they operate.
But Lemonade is different. When you pay us, we take a small flat fee. The rest goes to covering your stuff. So if something happens, we pay super fast. That's what you get when you have bots instead of brokers and algorithms instead of paperwork. Best part, leftover money goes to nonprofits you care about. Seriously, that's Lemonade. Insurance powered by AI and driven by social good.
Let's talk about this. What is going on? Welcome to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where we teach you how to become a more profitable investor in the stock market. We teach you all sorts of strategies on how to become a more profitable investor. We know here that a wage makes you a living, but profits make you a fortune. That is why we dedicate ourselves to making profits. And if you're interested in financial topics to improve your financial life, make sure you subscribe, that way you join the Flaming Profits community. Also hit the bell notification icon, that way you are the first to view our brand new videos. Alright, so Lemonade Insurance is a highly innovative company that is largely focused on artificial intelligence in the insurance world. Artificial intelligence has been known to make companies very profitable, but you have never heard of artificial intelligence being used in insurance, and this is what this company specializes in.
Daniel and I have both been tech entrepreneurs for 20 years, and it just so happened we were looking for the next big thing. So we started looking at different industries, but when we came to insurance, we stopped.
We had found a destination. The more we thought about it, the more we realized that insurance may be the largest disruptible industry on the planet. Even though neither of us had come from the world of insurance, we found three things in insurance that just about never come together, that elusive trifecta. The first one was just how vast the insurance sector is. In America, you're talking about something like 11% of GDP, and it's about $5 trillion worldwide. Some of the largest insurance companies in the world do over $100 billion a year, but none of them has above 4% market share. The idea that you can be a Fortune 100 company and have only 4% market share, that just blew our mind. The second thing that we found was that it's largely unchanged. It's really dominated today by the same companies that dominated 100 years ago, and sometimes 200 years ago, and sometimes 300 years ago. In the United States, 12 of the Fortune 100 companies are insurance companies, and their average age is about 125. 125 years ago, there were no airplanes, there was no air conditioning, there were no antibiotics. So the world has been transformed, but insurance really hasn't. That speaks to a profound opportunity for innovation. And the third element is that it's a deeply unloved sector. In the Urban Dictionary, the crowdsourced definition for the word insurance is a business that involves selling people promises to pay later that are never fulfilled. It starts with delighting the customer. Always put the customer at the center. Build a technology stack that is customer-centric, a business model that is customer-centric, a user experience that is all about the customer. Not the policy, not the broker, not the regulator, not the technology, the customer.
I actually have Lemonade Insurance. That is how I discovered this company. Let me show you the website. They're almost a 5-star insurance company according to their app reviews on App Store and Google Play. I've read some of the reviews myself, and I had a very similar experience as all the rest as well. Whenever I got my first mortgage for my first rental property, I used Lemonade Insurance and I had to sign up for it. I was someone that didn't know what insurance was even about or how home insurance works at all. So getting to use this app explained it super well, and they made it very easy to sign up. I didn't need to speak to anyone whatsoever, and everything made sense. It was very simple to do. It took me less than 5 minutes to sign up and understand everything. And their app is really simple to use. If I ever have an issue, there's a chat bot that can pretty much solve any issue that you have. They have renter's insurance, homeowners insurance, term life insurance, and pet policy insurance. And they're actually adding more as time goes on. So their product lineup is increasing, And let me show you a quick video on how the app works. Insurance has been an industry that has been remained unchanged for a long time, and Lemonade took that opportunity to change it and make it dramatically better by incorporating good customer service as well as an innovative technology through the app. A lot of millennials are new to insurance and don't really understand how it works, just like me. So the app makes it super easy to sign up and understand everything you need to know, as well as make payments immediately through the app. It is the easiest process I've ever done, and actually just by signing up, it's kind of a strange feeling to explain, but I really like the app and will more than likely use it for any other time where I need insurance on any other properties. So yeah, Lemonade is a transforming company that has a very different business model. It injects technology and transparency into an industry that often lacks both. We're creating an insurance experience that is fast, affordable, and hassle-free. Unlike any other insurance company, we gain nothing by delaying or denying claims. We take a flat fee. So I'll show you a video that explains this, but pretty much they're changing how they actually get paid, which changes the whole industry. Basically, a lot of the times, insurance companies make money by not giving you the money that you deserve from a claim. They try to fight you, basically. The whole model that they follow is completely screwed up. And Lemonade fixes that by not actually taking, there's not a loss for them if you make a claim. They actually will pay you the claim because they don't lose any money by doing so. Like I said, I'll explain it to you in the video that I'm going to show you.
You buy insurance from Lemonade by chatting with our bot, Maya.
I'm me, and there's Maya the bot, which is, I would say, an AI version of me.
I signed up like in 30 seconds. It was done. Easy.
Chatting to Maya is playful. People enjoy the experience. They often post about how easy, unexpected, and refreshing it was.
Also, another amazing feature that I love about Lemonade is that they don't actually use any real agents that you would normally think of that are selling insurance. It is all artificial. There's bots. There's no actual real people that sell their insurance. They do have an actual customer service number. So if you ever need to actually reach them, unlike Robinhood, you can actually dial them by the phone. So they're actually very easy to reach. I like to think of Lemonade Insurance as kind of like Robinhood to the stock market world. They're basically changing an entire industry that is filled with lost standards that are old and haven't been innovated in a long time. Robinhood dramatically changed the investing world for millennials by focusing on clear issues that these industries have, and Lemonade is basically doing the same thing, just in the insurance world. So I really like this approach, and I know that a winning company and a winning stock in the future is a stock that is able to change the world through their technologies. Think of Tesla, think of Robinhood, think of Lemonade.
To help people feel comfortable and understand what they're buying, we hardly use any insurance language in the process.
Using the Lemonade app was nice and easy, straight to the point. It was immediately done.
It's so much more pleasant when you can just like text your insurance company.
When you get coverage quickly and painlessly, it transforms the experience from a hassle to something joyful. Decreasing dependency on agents helps us lower costs and pass on savings to customers. This can be dramatic, with minimum premium costs often 50% less than our competitors for first-time buyers of our renter's insurance. In addition to the purchase experience, we've completely reimagined how claims work. Claims are the most important part of our business. When you buy insurance, the product you're actually buying is the ability to file a claim. So we designed a digital process that allows us to handle and pay claims much faster. Our AI bot, Jim, can often determine if a claim is valid, and if it is, pay it in seconds. In about 96% of the cases, Jim will take first notice of loss. In fact, Jim handles, settles, and pays about a third of our claims instantly. This is all done with absolutely no human intervention.
Our business model aligns interest, and our technology removes friction, hassle, costs, and delays. We believe this is the key to delighting our customers. Even in cases where Jim can't authorize the whole payment, AI Jim has done so much of the heavy lifting that by the time a human comes into the picture, everything is laid out neatly in front of them, allowing us to settle claims with a minimum of hassle, a minimum of delay, and a minimum of overhead.
The combination of our app and our meticulously trained customer experience team helped us achieve a Net Promoter Score of above 70. That's a score usually seen by the likes of Apple and Tesla, not insurance companies. Tens of thousands of customer reviews have awarded Lemonade a near perfect rating on the Apple App Store.
We also benchmark ourselves against the rest of the insurance industry. In our short time in market, we've climbed the ranks to become the top-rated homeowners and renters insurance company in the US, according to a number of sources, among them ClearSurance, one of the most popular destinations where customers review their insurance company. Out of over 300 insurance companies ranked there by consumers, we currently sit at the very top. The consumer publication, US News and World Report, has similarly crowned Lemonade the best renters insurance company for 2020. We've worked hard at understanding what consumers want and built, pretty much from scratch, a new business model, infused with aligned values and packaged using a playful and incredibly sophisticated technology stack. We've been able to harness the delight that generates to feed rapid growth.
We wanted to build an insurance company that people actually love by removing friction from the process. The perception is that insurance companies make money by denying claims. So there's conflict of interest at the very core of the business model.
You claim $1,000 and I'm the insurance company. If I pay those $1,000, you're $1,000 richer and I'm $1,000 poorer. So when it comes to paying your claim, we're fighting over the same coin. It's difficult to build a lovable brand atop of a conflicted relationship. That's why we built our own insurance carriers in both America and in Europe. We own our licenses, we own the relationship with the regulators, and we own the relationship with the customer. Building our platform from scratch, every license, every line of code, enabled us to reimagine what the business model of a modern digital insurer can be. At Lemonade, when you pay us $1, you know in advance that we will keep a fixed fee, currently 25%. We use the remaining 75% to pay your claims and reinsurance, and if there's money left over at year's end, we give it back to nonprofits of your choosing. These two programs, our Charitable Giveback and our reinsurance, they act as ballasts, stabilizing our flat fee, and we believe that changes everything. Insurance is a high retention subscription business, which is why the top line of insurance companies are usually stable and predictable, but their bottom lines can literally fluctuate with the weather. Earthquakes, hailstorms, wildfires, hurricanes, all these can strike with little or no warning, and that volatility means that insurers often see wild swings in their results, and that is why they must keep such capital-intensive reserves for those rainy days. Lemonade works differently. The way we have structured our reinsurance means that we have dramatically curtailed any tail risks, letting us operate as a capital-light business with predictable results, even in years with bad surprises. What about the years with good surprises? Well, when the variance is favorable, we share that good fortune with nonprofits chosen by our customers. As a certified B Corp and a mission-driven company, this annual Giveback is hugely meaningful to us all. But it goes much deeper than just feeling good. Taken together, our charitable Giveback and our reinsurance, they mean that we are less incentivized to deny your claims, and you're less incentivized to embellish them. And so the insurance vicious cycle of spiraling distrust starts to look more and more like a virtuous cycle that we believe ultimately lowers friction, lowers fraud, lowers churn, lowers costs, all to the benefit of our shareholders, our customers, and their chosen charities. The upshot is a capital-light, contemporary, and predictable business model that, we think, turns a transactional and conflicted relationship into an aligned and meaningful.
Why does your insurance make you dig through so much fine print? Huh? The answer's probably in the fine print. Coverage that's comprehensive, not confusing. Lemonade, insurance with nothing to hide.
We don't know much about insurance, but we did know that it was unloved and unspoiled by innovation. For us, that signaled the ultimate opportunity to start from scratch.
We decided to use our ignorance for all it's worth and to do some first principles thinking. We started to think, what kind of insurance company would we love? What could we bring from the experience that we had in the tech sector, in the sharing economy, in consumer-centric innovation? And how could we use all of those to build an insurance company if we had an entirely blank page? So we decided to take a run at reimagining it. Our strategy is really quite simple. It begins with being customer-centric, devoutly customer-centric. That may sound trite, but in insurance, it's a formidable task. The very business model of insurance is seen as pitting insurers against their customers. But if you do the hard work of modernizing the business model and actually get to delighting customers, that can fuel rapid growth, very rapid growth. Growth is valuable in and of itself, but for us, it does double duty. It generates huge amounts of highly predictive proprietary data. At its core, insurance is about monetizing probability theory, and so a sustained data advantage means a sustained advantage at pricing and underwriting risk. That's the very heart of insurance. Finally, given how our business is built atop of a digital substrate, those data serve as training data sets for many aspects of our business, allowing us to refine our algorithms, increase our efficiency, and lower our costs to the delight of our customers. And so the loop closes, the flywheel turns, and the moat grows stronger with every rotation. That is our strategy.
How many middlemen do you cut out? I mean, for term insurance, for instance, I've always known that insurance people don't want to sell term. Why? Because they don't make that much money on it. But that's not your ethos. Your ethos is to get people to do a lot of business with you. So you probably aren't losing money on term.
No, and we're yet to launch it. We announced it just today, and we'll launch it sometime in the next 90 days. We haven't given a precise date. But you're right. That's the beauty of technology, isn't it? That you can give people a superior experience while cutting out costs, crushing costs while delighting consumers. And if I'm paying you claims in 3 seconds, you know that humans aren't in the loop, but you're not going to feel the lack of them, are you? You're going to be thrilled with that. So many industries are being disrupted. I think that insurance is the single most disruptable industry on the planet. And it really is so powerful when you can build an insurance company from scratch using a digital substrate. All of these benefits accrue.
Now, I could agree with you more, but I was talking to my staff. I said, do we really want Lemonade on? I like the guy, but does anyone know Lemonade? I figured that people were going to say, well, listen, Jim, no, what are you talking about? I'd say the majority of my staff uses Lemonade. How did they find out about you?
Well, first of all, thank you to them for their business. I'm so happy to hear that they're using it and that they're happy about it. Look, with the results that we just announced this quarter, it's a pandemic and all of that. We just doubled our business year on year. So Q3 this year to Q3 last year, our gross earned premium more than doubled, while our losses, and we are still losing, money halved in terms of losses per dollar of gross earned premium. So we are seeing these dynamics of fast growing top line, tremendous efficiencies and increasing profitability into the bottom line. And it really is through the delighting of consumers. So all of those folks that you asked about Lemonade and they put their hands up, they tell each other, they get a good experience, they pass it on. We are maniacally focused on delighting consumers, and we think a lot of benefits come out of that. One of them is lower cost of acquisition, higher retention rates. In fact, our spend on sales and marketing this quarter was 25% lower in absolute terms than the same time last year, even though our business is twice as big. So you really start seeing that feedback loop kick in, better experiences, more delighted consumers, lower costs, higher retentions. You start seeing the flywheel spin.
Lemonade CEO and co-founder. Thanks so much for joining us. Good to see you, Daniel.
Great to be with you. Thank you.
So I guess at essence in this debate that's been sparked the last couple of weeks is the valuation multiple that your company enjoys. And a lot of that rests on the level to which people believe you are totally reinventing the insurance market or not. What do you say to the critics that say lots of other existing insurance companies are using tech and data and AI in a similar way to you?
Well, I think those who have been investing in the company, and as you say, the stock has been up some 5x since our IPO, are believing in the thesis that insurance may be the most disruptable industry on the planet. And I think there's a bit of pattern recognition going on here. You know, we saw in recent years, we saw how people's writing moved from paper to digital and how music moved from cassettes and CDs to streaming and MP3s, and how film moved from chemical to digital again. And every time an industry saw its substrate shift from analog to digital, you saw a few things happen. You saw customers get an amazing experience for a fraction of the cost. You saw explosive growth, and you saw a changing of the guard. And I think there is a case to be made that insurance is going through something similar, that an industry that has been around for hundreds of years and done in a particular way with brokers and with paper is finding it shifting through companies like Lemonade onto a digital substrate, and suddenly you see explosive growth. You know, we just hit 1 million customers 4 years after founding. It took USAA, which is an incredible company, 47 years to get to that same milestone. And when you see that kind of 10x change, there's a case to be made that this is a change in kind a change in degree that amounts to a change in kind.
Last week, in fact, 10th of January, to be precise, your co-founder and COO issued a defense of the stock price in response to the short sellers, then fairly quickly deleted those tweets. Well, why did he delete them?
So I think Shai wasn't defending the stock price. We actually take very little interest in our day-to-day stock price. This is a multi-year, indeed multi-decade journey we're on. Insurance companies can last for hundreds of years, and certainly doing what we're going to try and do is not going to be done in quarters or months. So the short-term price of the stock was not of interest to him. It's not particularly of interest to me either. We're really with an eye on the long term. What he was taking umbrage at was people who are doing less than deep analysis, and in order to drive stock, if they're short selling, in order to drive returns there, they're producing reports that he felt weren't compelling. He deleted it because, honestly, we've just found an outpouring of support by investors, by the community at large. And overall, we couldn't be more grateful to the investor community who has continuously doubled down on Lemonade, believed in the future. And I think with good reason. You know, if you look at our most recently published results, you saw that our business doubled in size, even as our losses per dollar sold halved. You're seeing an acceleration of the business. You're seeing customer satisfaction levels, NPS levels that are equivalent to a Tesla or an Apple, which is unheard of in insurance. So as we see this flywheel spin faster and faster, and that feedback loop of more data, digital substrate, better consumer experience, feed on itself, I think more and more people are believing that there is something worth looking at very seriously.
This is the actual app that I use, that I'm logged into, and as you can see, the app is very simple and easy to follow. They also let you choose from a list of a charity that you want to contribute to as part of the extra money that they collect. And I have chosen childhood cancer. So that's pretty awesome that by you signing up for insurance, you are also donating money. So I really like this aspect, and I feel that people will love this. You are basically making charitable contributions with this company. And also another aspect is that due to Lemonade using so much technology, they cut a lot of expenses. They don't need to pay commissions. They don't need to pay agents to sell their insurance. It's all online. so this will allow them to save a lot of money. Alright, so there we go, subscribers. If you want 2 free stocks, go ahead and sign up to Webull. They're going to give you 2 free stocks, and then Robinhood is going to give you a free stock. So there goes 3 free stocks that you can get for absolutely no money. And then M1 Finance, another amazing brokerage, they're going to give you $10 for you to begin investing with them. And then my favorite, the Discovered Secure Credit Card, a $50 sign-up bonus. You want 50 bucks? Go ahead and sign up for the Discovered card. They're going to give you $50 of absolutely free money. And then my favorite cell phone plan, the one I've been using for about 2 years, a $15 cell phone plan, unlimited texting and data. I absolutely love it, have no complaints, and it's very easy to use by Mint Mobile. I'll have the link in the description for $15 of free money with Mint, so you'll get a free month for free. All the links are in the description down below. Thank you all so much for enjoying this video, liking this video, and commenting down below. Make sure you subscribe to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, and I'll see all of you in the next one.
Peace.